The fact that we don't consciously choose such coping mechanisms makes them all the more tenacious. We cannot will them away when they no longer serve us precisely because we have no memory of them not being there, no notion of ourselves without them. Like wallpaper, they blend into the background. They are our new normal, our literal second nature, as distinct from our original or authentic nature. As these patterns get wired into our nervous system, the perceived need to be what the world demands becomes entangled with our sense of who we are and how we seek love. Inauthenticity is thereafter misidentified with survival because the two were synonymous during the formative years, or at least seemed so to our younger selves. Here we see the perilous downside of our much wanted and wondrous capacity to adapt to diverse and challenging circumstances. After all, most adaptations are meant for specific situations, not as eternally applicable responses in every possible case. Here's an analogy plucked from the headlines. At the time of this writing, freezing weather has enveloped Texas. People are adapting to by wearing extra clothing, heating their homes when power is available, wrapping themselves up in warm blankets, all necessary strategies for surviving inclement winter conditions. Those same adaptations, meant to be temporary, would jeopardize health and life if not discarded by the time of summer's blazing heat. The internal adaptations we make to our own personalities in order to survive adversity early in life carry the same risks as conditions shift, but we are far less wise to the danger. No matter how the weather changes, the protective gear, welded as it is onto the personality, never comes off. It is sobering to realize that many of the personality traits we have come to believe are us and perhaps even take pride in actually bear the scars of where we lost connection to ourselves way back when. The sources of these scars are most often evident in their shape, so to speak. In many cases, specific traits can be traced to particular kinds of wounding. For example, if we don't receive the agenda free, unconditional attention we all require, one way to guard against that deprivation is to become concerned with physical attractiveness or other attention getting attributes or accomplishments. A child who does not experience himself as consistently and unconditionally lovable may well grow to be permanent, uh, pre- preternaturally likable or charming, as with many a politician or media personality. Someone who is not valued or recognized for who she is early in life may develop an outsized appetite for status or wealth. If we are not made to feel important for just who we are, we may seek significance by becoming compulsive helpers, a syndrome I know intimately.